And then we have this cue from El Camino, which Dave hooked us up with to talk about.
Sure.
How did the process change for doing El Camino? Is it different that it's a film? Are the cues longer or different or more cinematic? Was there any noticeable change for you?
Yes, there was, and there wasn't. I think process-wise, we view, working on Breaking Bad episodes, they're like little films. I mean, it's not wildly different. The difference comes in having time and having resources.
Yeah.
Which you just don't have in television. In television, I'm getting an episode, and by the time I get the next episode, exactly a week later, I've had to turn around this one. So it's a fast-moving train. You have to be decisive in a way. You have to. One of the things that TV has taught me, without question, which is such a valuable skill as a composer in media, is to identify when you're heading down the wrong path and nip it in the bud fast before you lose a whole day, right, that you don't have, meandering down a creative process that isn't going to lead you to where you need to be. This was a little different because I had the time. We had weeks to work on it, which I don't normally have. We had a bigger budget than I would have for an episode or 2 episodes, I guess you would say, with equivalent time length of a feature film. And so we got to experiment with more, and that was great. And I got to involve Vince more, which was the part that I really loved and I was so excited to do. Prior to working on El Camino, Vince Gilligan had never once stepped foot in my studio.
Really?
Never been.
It was all sending audio and back and forth.
And that is not at all unusual in television. That is the norm.
Yeah,
there's no time. I don't have the time, and showrunners definitely don't have the time.
And so that was an enjoyable process, having
fantastic.
him in the studio with you.
Yeah.
Is he musical? Was he just kind of sitting back and letting you do your thing, or was he chiming in with try this, try that?
Well, I mean, we certainly talked about musically what worked and what didn't work. Vince has never been one to talk about, try an oboe here. I think that's not his. He's certainly wonderful at excuse me, allowing the people he works with do their thing, and so we talk about it much more in story points, or maybe as an actor might ask,
emotional rhythm.
What's my role in this scene? And what am I, those are the kinds of ways we talk. Sometimes we talk in colors, sometimes we talk visually, but never about the specifics of music, other than this is achieving the desired goal or it isn't.